Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lord of the Rings War in the North. We are here for episode 2, it will be, doing the mission in the Barrow Downs. This will be, finish this mission, will be a quarter of the way through the game. If you didn't check out the first mission, and also we went through Sarnford, which is sort of like the intermission safe zone, I'd say. Anyway, we're here trying to find Lewin and Kalarin, who have gone missing, and I'm going to turn the volume down.
I'm told the Barrow Downs are filled with ancient tombs. What do you know of them, Elf?
Yeah, so these two are gonna start talking. I don't remember where the subtitles are, which is probably a good idea to put on. Okay, I swear I did it last episode, but if not, yeah. So basically, we went back to Sarnford, which you would have seen at the beginning of the first episode.
These hills have an evil reputation,
and
of the Shire and
I'm so confused.
Rangers travel here often.
Yes, so we went back to Sarnford to check on how everyone was after the Black Riders attacked. To learn that Lewin and Kalarin had gone off around here to search, or to like just scout out ranger stuff, or just like do a patrol, and they've gone missing, so it's our job to find them. And I mean, you can probably tell just by the whole music and the setting that it's a I'm not massively fond of it. It's not one of those missions. Well, I mean, just fair, when I was like 13, I hated this. I absolutely crapped myself.
What have you found? Excellent. Rangers camped here perhaps 2 or 3 days past.
But it's not, you know, it's not one of those. It's the scariest mission. Well, it's probably the dark. I'd probably say dark is more of a an appropriate word for this mission. Yeah, the music definitely makes it, yeah, not sort of the thing you'd want. Okay, so we also had a side quest to gather some Athalas to help this poor kid that had been stabbed by a Black Rider back in Sarnford. So we've got that, so we can give it to him when we return at some point, and he'll give us like a family heirloom, I believe. Yeah, so this mission, it's as I said, it's pretty dark. It's very unsettling in places. I mean, very few things worry me or like upset me, and
evil will behind this mist.
I'd say probably like clowns is like the one thing that I really don't like. Supernatural stuff I hate as well. But like if I can see something that's gonna, like in a horror film, if I can see it, then that's fine. It doesn't really bother me. But shit like this, right? And the music, it's not. It's just an unnerving mission. So yeah, let's go in and let's.
Beware, the dead awake.
Yeah, let's just go deal with it quickly so I can get onto the actual fun mission. Also, these little twats that run out here, I hate them. But luckily, it's.
You face a ranger now.
Yeah. We can just slice them up, cut them up good, and they won't actually. You know, I say cut them up good, but these things are actually really powerful. They're sort of like goblins in a way. Just they hit a lot harder. They got a lot more health too. And they're not actually. I think it's more the setting and the music that is like the horror part. I can say horror in a very broad term. Like, because these things aren't really that scary. I mean, look at them. It looks like me after I've woken up after 2 hours sleep and not having eaten anything. I guess the freakiest stuff comes later on, and I mean, I probably won't need to point it out, but I will. Yeah, we're just dealing with these little things. We've got. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just vibing. You know, he's happy. He's chilling. So I don't even know how that hit, but whatever. My laptop constantly wants to update, even though it's been doing. Honestly, I don't know anymore. This is a zombified troll if you haven't figured it out. So God knows how. I don't know what the thing's called. Ow, that was a Oh, there's a second one. Yeah, so for some reason my laptop has been like updating, like every time I turn it off for the past couple of weeks, and it just actually hasn't done the update, because it'll update and then say, oh, we're undoing the changes. So it's rather annoying. Anyway, we've dispatched that troll. Now we're going to deal with this guy. It's not really difficult, but this mission is I wouldn't say easy, because it really isn't. I'd say it's probably one of the more difficult missions, just with the amount of enemies that get thrown at you, and you'll see later on that when some of the undead zombies, I don't really know what to call them actually, I think they're called whites, is probably the more technical term for them, but when they get possessed, they are, yeah, they're a lot more powerful than the orcs we faced. Like Fort North, as I said last episode, is a pretty easy mission. It's sort of hold your hand the way through it, so it doesn't, you don't really face anything that's all too dangerous. I guess the most dangerous thing you face at Fort Nost is either the, what are they called? The little goblins that run at you and explode. I actually can't remember what they're called.
I recognize these signs.
Oh, this is gonna bug me so much. I'm gonna have to look it up, because this is gonna annoy me greatly if I can't figure out what they're called. Yeah, we also got some new weapons from Sanford. Pretty decent axes. Obviously we're going for a dual wheel build here because that's just my preferred way of playing this game. Also have a new elfstone. No, that's an old one. Anyway. Right, I've got to check. I should probably right, so this is quite funny. I've just typed into my phone exploding, and the first thing that comes up is exploding kittens. Right. Yeah. Okay, exploding goblins from... This is really difficult to, I'm probably gonna have to edit this out of the video. I don't think they actually have a name. They must have a name. No? Oh, goblin sappers, that's it. Right, yeah. I was thinking just exploding goblins. Anyway, we've procrastinated for nearly 10 minutes, we haven't even done anything. So that there is a possessed undead, or white rather. Oh my god, I guess I should have said. But these things are very powerful. They take a lot to I said they take a lot to take out. Those ones not necessarily, because they don't have a shield. He's not dead. Yeah, so I think it's for, like, once you get past that, like this section here, you encounter them and they don't die from like a headshot, and even if they get like limbs cut off, they still won't die. So it's more of a mission that's just a pain in the arse really than being difficult, I'd say. Just because of the amount that they swarm you, and because it's fine like when there's goblins in Fort Nost, but when they're these things that are a lot quicker, they're a lot tougher to kill, and you can get your flow disrupted. The way this game works is a lot about flow, and you can get into a rhythm quite easily in these walls like this, but if you miss like one of these little twats, that's it, your flow is completely gone. Like here, like. And plus, if they don't actually go down, then they can be a real pain. And I have died many times on this mission. I still think it's not the hardest. I know exactly which is the hardest, and I'm not looking forward to it. But this is probably up there, maybe third or second most difficult mission out there. Obviously we're playing on normal because we tried heroic in the last episode, and my god, that was a shambolic start. We can get in there, I know that, because the whites come out of here. They also do this thing where they decide that they want to impregnate the ground. I mean, if that's just not as settling, then I don't know what is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus down the ones with swords first, just because they're the most powerful. Well, they say they're the most powerful. The shielded ones are the most annoying, but I want to sort of like, what we don't want is this happening here. I'm sorry, these are trying to go. I should really talk about some royal stuff for this, but we don't want them getting possessed or enhanced. So like, what I'm very lucky I leveled up there because I was about to get my ass handed to me. Luckily they get stunned quite easily when you break their shield. At least the ones that have them. And these ones, if you catch them at the right time, they're very easy to deal with. I mean, there he's taking 36 health off, and that is like a good like 5th or 6th of my health pool. So he gains this sort of melee. It's yeah. And especially with the amount, I'm actually having to use a health potion. They're also very quick. Yeah, you can probably figure out that they're an absolute nightmare to deal with. Thinned out the crowd a lot more now. It's also these things here, the actual, like the unweaponized ones, if that's even a word. They just sit and they lurk, and they can hit you and knock you out of your like hit streak, which is also really annoying. Okay. Wait, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, no, because they go back into the tombs. So we're gonna level up first, actually. What do I want to upgrade? I think I'll take dual wielding again, so I can get I could go further down the melee side of things. We've got here we go. So we can clear 2 of the tombs. I'm pretty sure it's this way. No, I'm pretty... Oh, I guess we'll find out. The reason I didn't say anything there is because I know that there's one of these like open tombs, little undead things run across the doorway. And it gets me every single time that it happens. I probably sound like a massive pussy at this point. I just don't like this mission at all. That's far too many people for me. There's 3 of them getting possessed in the same area. That's not where I want to be. See, this is the good thing about having Andriel as a companion, is she puts down this healing thing so often, and it definitely helps when you're in this sort of engagement. He's not dead. Yeah, Farin is having a lot of fun over there. If I can catch one of them in the back like this now, quite easily. He is not dead. No, he's not. See, that's the issue. You don't know if they're dead until they're actually
Come now, dwarf.
like...
There are still foes to defeat.
That was too close for comfort. You have my thanks.
Can maybe get him. Yeah, no, it's okay, he's definitely dead. Yep. Alright. So, whilst this mission may not seem massively difficult from the start, it's I I've actually used a health potion, and I guess that's probably my way of seeing that it's a difficult mission, because naturally I just sort of roll with it. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I mean, I'm not overly worried about it, just because of how many health potions I have and just how... I don't want to say how well I played this game, because that sounds a bit obnoxious, but I know my own limits with this game, and I know this game very, very well. But then again, there are plenty of games I know well, and I still managed to mess them up somehow. Circa back to F1 repeatedly. Also, the fact that I didn't figure out this chest was up here until after about 5 years of playing the game is rather disappointing. No, it's more than 5 years actually. This thing came out in 2011. It's probably about 6 or 7 years. Alright, so I believe this is the first tomb we've got to clear out. And obviously there's going to be a load of things spawning that want to touch me inappropriately. And I mustn't get carried away, because it's like Call of Duty in a sense, that the more you carry on, the more will spawn. Like if you stay still in an area pod campaign for a while, enemies will just endlessly respawn, but if I push into here too far, things will just spawn constantly. And that is not good, because then we end up getting trapped. Well, they're saying that, it looks like those two have dealt with whatever's in the previous room. Okay, he's not down yet, but I need to do this guy first. He's not down either. Okay, he is. Of course, I'll leave him for 30 seconds, not even that, he gets possessed. Oh wow, okay. Any more limbs we want to cut off to make sure he's dead. Right. Okay, we're actually making decent progress through here, which is a first. That didn't kill him. He's gonna get possessed now. This guy, yeah, alright. Oh, I nearly had him, but the Andrew got in the way. Okay, our fireman's having fun once again, diving into an absolute melee of far too many zombies. He's definitely dead. I think we're just going in a full circle now and they respawn again. So this is it's far in, sod off, man. The issue with this mission is if you go like too far ahead, you'll be stuck on your own. You'll be cut off quite heavily. It's not much of a problem for Eridan, just because if you have the evasion skill unlocked, where you can go invisible for a short period of time, you can get out there and you can heal friendlies pretty easily. But if you don't, if you're far in, or Archer for example, it's very difficult to get out of those situations. How is he not dead yet? There we go. Alright, so that was the first tomb that we needed to clear. Is he going to drop anything? No, he's not. Okay. Alright, onwards and upwards. Come out of here, we just go right here.
What can this be?
This is annoying. 42 arrows, that should be enough. That's, yeah. Sort of like the mini bosses of the level. Luckily, I've played this game enough to know that once he drops below a third health, he'll move somewhere else. But we do have to kill him. I stood him first, that's my bad. It's up here now, I think. Yeah. What I'm doing is I'm just sitting in this shield that Arjo puts up. There's some gangly legs. Because it shields me from his rocks. I think, yeah. I thought it was down there for a second, I was getting quite concerned. Luckily, this is relatively easy for me, having a decent bow, because I can just sit here and shoot away at him as much as I want to. Come on. There we go. Right, he's not going to spawn anyone else. Just gotta keep an eye on the rocks. Don't want to get... yeah. Oh, he's not down yet, he's just spawning more from something. Luckily he's not too much of a... the Barrowites aren't too difficult to deal with. They're more just time consuming. So I guess that's one good thing. I'm just going to destroy these graves because I need more arrows. Oh wow, I do need more arrows. Hopefully they'll give us some. Apparently not. I mean, I can see a blue thing up there, but we have to go through this last tomb to get him. Oh. Oh, so we've got little artifacts, so I guess that's another mission. More arrows, which is good. What do you reckon? Will this last one give us some arrows? Probably not. I got 23 arrows, so 42 arrows wasn't enough. I know they're coming. This one I remember now. There we go. Gangly bastards. So I just love to know, like, where did they scamper off to? Because that's just a blocked entrance. Whatever. That's. Oh, we didn't even get any arrows from that. That's ridiculous. Armor's not as good. Weapons aren't as good as shield. Oh wow, this is worthless. Yeah. Nice, we got some pretty good stuff from Sanford, so. Come on. There we go. They couldn't make a more annoying noise if they tried, I reckon. I mean, actually they could.
You face a ranger now.
Could make many more noises. Luckily, the unpossessed ones, when they get their head shot off, they don't actually, like, they're very bad at swinging. Flowering once again, not sticking as a team. Feels good. That seems to fit in his own. Another cavalry skills. Ever so brutal. Right. Carry on. Or whatever. Just because you're using shields. Nice. Nice shooting. Okay.
Servants of the enemy,
Come on. Right, fire. I should probably be useful for once in magic. No, he's just someone came to join the party. What is this? What is this loadout though? A hammer and... I mean, that's a rather cool looking staff, but like, that's like the most classy, but also thuggy, like, you know what, I can deal with this. I'm might not be able to deal with this. Oh yeah, that's a lot of people. Right, well, I'll just do what I'm normally doing. Take out the weak ones first.
You face a ranger now!
Oh, good answer.
Spear of light and be healed.
I believe this is the last tomb, so once we get rid of this lot.
Take much more.
Yeah, no, that's oh no. That is a rather lot of many things. That's
We need
very
your help!
friendly.
Onward now.
Servants of the enemy, beware! Can't take much more!
Alright, never worried. I've just remembered the controls in this game can be quite cumbersome at
You
times.
face a ranger now!
Like you request for one thing, like you'll have in mind what you want to do, and then it'll do something completely different, and it can get rather annoying. But luckily we've cleared the last tomb, so we don't have to stay down here too much longer. Right, we're gonna get this thing now. Which basically means you get to spin around in a death circle and like do cool things that 12-year-old me thought was amazing. Obviously it is amazing, even for 19-year-old me, whatever. That's it. Went away. Little ghosties. Alright, we're going straight up there. I'm not waiting around to do with this lot. Yeah, that's fine. I can take an arrow in the back. So I know there's a chest up here, and I can hide up here, and hopefully some will follow me. Although it very rarely ever actually happens, what I, want. What? Oh, there it is.
Your brother ranger has left us some supplies.
Okay, right, we can go down and actually be helpful now. Oh, that's a better weapon than that one. Okay. We're actually getting some decent weaponry now. I can't wait to get to Rivendell. So after this mission finishes, we venture off to Rivendell or Enlargers, depending on what you want to call it. And I don't know exactly which is statistically better, because we go to what's it called? Nordinbad 2, and Nordinbad has some amazing items to buy, but I don't actually know which is better. Whether it is Enlargers or Nordinbad. I know that obviously it makes sense that Nordinbad has better stuff, just because it's further along the story than what Rivendell is. But I don't actually know. I just know that once you get to Rivendell is sort of the turning point of when you get really, really good stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just saving up a load of money. Currently I have 1700 coins. I think for decent weapons, or at least one decent weapon, you need at least 3 to 4k. Actually no, I think it's 1 to 2k. And then if you want to get 2, obviously. But the stuff at Rivendell's are enchanted, and I know what I want to get. Can I go up here? Because I've never actually... No, I can't get up there. Because I've never actually ventured... Oh no, I've never actually had any success with the weapon that I have in mind. It's a a horseman's hammer of sorts. Basically just a giant pickaxe. It's very low durability, but it's so powerful. And I used to dual wield that with this sword, and I can't remember which one it was. I mean, it'll come back to me at some point. Probably when I see it. But yeah, Imlar just has some good stuff. Wow, 5,000 gold. I'm guessing... I don't think there's anything here that I really need to get. No. Literally the only thing would be a decent chest plate. You know, I'm gonna get it. I've got a decent amount of money I can afford to spend a bit. So actually I'm gonna equip it first just so I don't sell the wrong thing, because I've done that before. What colour is this one? Oh, so it's still green. It's just a slightly lighter shade of green. Fair enough. How many arrows do I have? 60, which is the maximum amount I can carry at the moment. I should probably increase that. I believe the maximum I can carry is 80 arrows. Somehow 80 arrows fit into that quiver there, but whatever. Right, where's the Barrow white? Because I know there's one here. There he is. Okay. Same tactic again because, you know, it's tried and tested.
Beware the swirling stones, arrows and bolts.
I'm just making sure I was actually inside it. .800 damage, near 900 damage. A couple more arrows and he should be weakened, yeah. So he's going to move over here next. I'm just going to rinse and repeat. What did I spend there? 16 arrows? Oh, there he is. 600 that time.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
It's really annoying that I have to use so many arrows to take out this guy, but it happens. I believe there's only one more Barrow I actually have to kill before we get onto the final boss, who is essentially a Barrow white, just not the conventional kind of this guy. But where does he go after this? Because I don't actually remember. In the middle. Okay, that's fine. He decides to go in the middle of 3 people, all firing some form of projectile into him. Thinking. Can I get a cool kill on him? Oh. I know. Great. 19 arrows left. 25 arrows. I should pick some. No. I'll destroy these. Make sure we can. See if I can find some stuff. After I do, I don't know how many times I'm going to play through this game. I'd probably assume like maybe once more, maybe twice if I'm feeling like really bored. Because it gets very repetitive, I can imagine, for you guys watching. When I go and play like a second and third time, because it's literally just the same 8 missions. Which I guess, if there was more missions, I guess would be more interesting. Because it's literally just the same bosses over and over again. The only thing that changes is how quickly I can get through it. So maybe I could set myself challenges to use like only a certain amount of potions a level.
If I read the signs right,
yeah, this is one of their swords.
Well. And look here, broken shards of a ranger's sword.
So yeah, basically Aerodance, we're just 93 lives, so it feels good. Yeah, so I think for the second playthrough I might just like spice things up. Obviously, I don't know if I'll actually remember this when I come to making the final episode for this first playthrough of the game. So you'll probably have to remind me. But let me know in the comments what type of thing you'd like me to try. Try like running the game with no armor, running the game with like under 5 health potions per level on like heroic. Maybe I'll play the game, I don't know, because I could go straight to heroic or to legendary after this, I believe. I'll have to see. But no, let me know some challenges that you can think of. I can't do a no damage run, that's like physically impossible. This game requires you to take damage.
No place for living men.
Yeah, when that is the
Let's hope we're not too late.
yeah, when that's in a tomb, you really don't want it. I believe, for I remember, this these entire tombs
signs are clear.
were
Rangers were once here. They left some useful
or like
items.
the people in these tombs are basically descendants of the Witch King army. So yeah, it's if you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, the Witch King is sort of this like almighty. He's basically one of the ring wraiths, but he's like the leader of it. Very powerful, theoretically, until Eowyn absolutely games on him. But yeah, it's sort of one of those things that in a movie that someone says like their name, and you kind of, you know, you're like, ah, good, this is where we're going. So yeah, basically this is like the tomb where they buried his men, I believe, and that's why they're so strong, and this way it's quite a difficult level. And it's this area. I hate this area. How many arrows do I have? 16. Okay. Right, I believe the key is up here. If you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, definitely go watch it. Fantastic series. It definitely lends a lot of context to this game. What there also is there are these challenge missions. You can do a challenge mission again. It's sort of like a survive thing, like how many rounds can you survive, etc. There's one in Osgiliath, where you fight like orcs and that type of thing. I don't know whether you fight Urukai. I don't actually. I don't think you fight. I don't know. I'd have to check. I'd assume you fight Urukai because that's theoretically an orc, for all intents and purposes. Hello, mate. Oh, he was in a right rush. Oh, look at his friend too. Yeah. So there's a couple of those challenge missions. One's Osgiliath, where you fight like hordes of orcs, and you've got to see how long you can survive. The other one is you fight hordes of the undead. Same principle, just different enemies. And you fight that in Lothlorien. Which I've got to say is probably my not as. Wait, is there a chest? Oh, okay. It's like it's not as fun as the one in Osgiliath, but I believe the one in Lothlorien is more open. So I guess I could try do those, like at the end. Maybe have man, that guy was flexing. Oh, you see the way he got out of that? Man, if only I was that flexible. Yeah, so I guess I could do those. How are you not dead? Oh, it's another one. So I guess I could do those after the final mission, and then like give the game a little break, and then move on to like doing challenges. I would rather complete the game, like play it through 3 times. If that doesn't get, what are you aiming at, mate? Are you chill? Okay, we're chill. So yeah, I'd rather play the game through 3 times and finish it on legendary before I start like doing challenges and stuff, but that's up to you guys. Like, I'm good either way. I mean, if I can move straight onto legendary, I probably will do, depending on how powerful my character is. And considering we are currently level 11, after only like 1.5 missions, I believe I can reach at least like level 25 come the end of like this first playthrough. It's the second episode. I don't know why I'm getting into like what we're doing after this. Just focus, Ollie. God. Well, there isn't really much to focus on, but nice. Of course, as soon as I buy some new bloody armor, I get ones that's better. Feels good. Yeah, there isn't really much going on. I'm just sort of running around stabbing everything I can. That is a nice axe, right? That is the best axe we have. Okay. Dual wielding axes. Do I have a thing? Strength or will? Nah. I want to get a weapon with an orc stone in it. That way it glows a pretty colour. It glows blue, and they do like 1.5 extra damage to orcs. You get one for spiders and undead as well, and trolls actually. Trolls go purple. It's a really nice shade of purple too. Hello. You went climbing, didn't you, mate? I'm gonna take this a bit. You know what, I'm actually gonna play this differently. what I usually do is I run straight down these corridors and then attack them from the back. I think I'm just going to push my way down here. Like how I normally would. Or how I wouldn't normally do it. Are you going down? No, you're not. Now you are. I wish there was a way I could take companions off, because I feel like that would lend the game a much needed challenge. Because if you play this game, the issue I have with this game, maybe one of the few issues I actually have with this game, is if you play it through on easy to start off with, so the 4 difficulty settings, you've got easy, you've got normal, you've got heroic and legendary. Obviously, you know, easy is the easiest, and legendary is the hardest. The issue I have is you can't play like legendary straight off the bat. So if like I was to boot this game up again for the first time on a different save, I couldn't play legendary straight away. Like I'd have to play through the game at least once. Now I could do that on heroic and make it like a challenge, but I mean we saw like what happened in Fort Lost when I tried doing that, and God knows how many times I probably wouldn't have even got to facing the first Barrow right 40 minutes into this mission, just because of how difficult it is. I mean I nearly died on normal, so I guess it is a challenge, but I also guess it's good for you as the viewers not seeing me die constantly whilst that makes it funny. It just lends me to get annoyed when I should do the series, I guess. Probably makes no sense. But I didn't want it to be too easy, that's why I picked normal. But yeah, the way I'd normally play this game is I'd set aside like a week, maybe 2, and I'd start on easy and I'd just play through easy, normal, heroic, legendary, just 4 straight times, and honestly it is so easy. Like even once you get to playing it the 4th time on what is supposed to be the hardest difficulty, it is still a really easy game to do. Like, what would be the word to describe it? Linear? I don't actually know what the word would be, but the more you play the game, the stronger the enemies get, but the stronger you get too. So if I was to fight this Barrow white, I am doing now, like on my 3rd or 4th playthrough, it would still be as easy to kill now as it would be back then, or like in the future. I guess that's my only issue with the game. Is it's a you know, it's a very narrow growth. Like there isn't a drastic change between difficulty from like the 2nd and 3rd, and the 3rd to the 4th. And I guess that's nice in a way. Like this isn't supposed to be a game that makes you want to rip your eye sockets, or your eyes out your sockets, but also it's a bit frustrating that I can't like give myself challenge. I mean I can give myself challenges to do, but like realistic ones are very hard to come by. Like doing a playthrough on legendary without dying, like I can't do legendary to set, like I can't go from normal to legendary and not die. I don't think that's possible. But I could go from normal to heroic to legendary and then probably do it that way. That might be a good idea. I don't know actually. Stop thinking about it, just get on with sorting these guys. Oh.
Thanks, my friend. I'm in your debt.
I'm gonna go kill the Barrow right now, he's being annoying. First time I use the evasion tactic, I'm gonna rock up a nasty ass. Oh, that's... Okay, you know what? That was a really bad idea. Oh, I've got my power. Oh. I had to use a power potion, imagine. Why does that guy have such a big mouth? Wow. Okay. I was probably more difficult than I needed it to be. So, I guess I gotta try and play more aggressively, then it makes it more fun and more difficult for me. Maybe. Oh, that is a helmet and a half. 46 armor, 20 power, and plus 9 damage. Yes, please. Sort of thing. That's the sort of thing you get for like Christmas. Alright, got another shop here. I don't plan on using more money on that. We're going to give the spike testicle to Farin, because why not? It's also very easy to lose track of time whilst playing this game. Because I've been going through just at like my normal pace, and I've been going for 45 minutes. I guess this is slower because it's been quite a while since I played this game. Maybe a year since I last played this game. So I guess I'm sort of getting back into the swing of it, but even still, 45 minutes is still quite a long time to be, not remembering what you're doing. That made no sense whatsoever. Anyway. So literally nothing. Trousers and boots, that's it. I'm not going to buy anything. I don't feel like I need it. My main focus usually is on weapons. I don't really... Oh... 209? Man, I might... Obviously, I'm going to get to Rivendell and they're going to shit all over that 209, like, min-damage roll, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, look, it's... Lewin. It's Kalarin. No, it's Lewin.
Can you hear me, Lewin?
Knew it.
No strength can prevail against this sickness. We've got a sword in the face of this plague. What wasn't the name of... Eridan?
He recovered very quickly.
It's me, my friend.
The helmet is so annoying. It looks like a beanie.
Have been dreaming.
He is literally me when I wake up in the morning.
We should escape this Barrow. Are you strong enough to walk?
But if I was brought living into this tomb, then the same would be true for Kalaran. We need to find him.
This is no place for talk.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Like... I'm sick of this game making these weird screeching noises. It's not very nice. We're actually getting close to the end of the mission now. It's literally just like a left turn up ahead, and we're facing the boss. So this is actually going to be considerably shorter. I think Fort Nost is the longest mission. That serves memory correct. Fort Nost, Etamors, and Gundabad are very similar in length. This is one of the shorter missions. Wait, I'm just gonna check and see if I don't have anything that's two-handed. Okay. And now there's 4 of us. One of them is a ranger, so he's sort of equal power to me.
I'll teach you to take on a ranger.
Yeah. Anyway, there's 4 of us now, so defeating the boss shouldn't be too difficult. Although the boss is quite tough. I mean, if these guys are tough, the possessed ones, God knows what the boss is going to be like. There's 3 archers up there, that's not being friendly. He's going to do it now. It's getting pretty easy now, considering we have 4 people now working these guys over. And me. Which probably counts for like 5 people. Kill him! Thank you. Alright. More of the ring wraiths up here. I actually think they're all the same. I think the Witch King's just pretty much full of himself. having all of those, but whatever. Alright, time to face the annoying little bastard that is this this level's boss.
It's Kalaran!
I mean, as you can probably have figured out by now, Kalaran has been possessed by the Barrow White Lord. And I remember first ever time I played this game, we only played Fort Nost. And when we went to school the next day, well no, we played Fort Nost and we played this mission, but we didn't, like, we'd stopped the mission before we'd got to facing the Barrow White Lord. He's gonna send, so we have to kill Kalaran now, which is kind of sad. Like, Kalaran seems like a gamer, but yeah, he's been possessed. So, I'll take him out. Luckily, he's not too much of a difficult opponent to save him. And yeah, so what he's doing there is he's weakened, and he's going to go back to the Barrow White Lord to sort of not regenerate health, but sort of like regain his composure. And yeah, so the first time me and my mate went to kill this guy, we thought the Barrow White Lord, that gangly mess up there, who's currently doing some pretty sick jazz moves. Barry B. Benson would be proud of him. Yeah, my plan was I'd sit back here and I'd just shoot him, but obviously we're not attacking him, we're attacking Kalaran. It's a little bit of a pointless bit of information I just gave you all. Luckily, we only have to do this 3 times, because we take off a third of the Barrow White Lord's health every time Kalaran jumps over. Far in with that mace, it's so dumb. Maybe take a bit more health before I go straight. Get hiding behind here now. Are these not going to run behind? Oh well, these lot are getting absolutely thrown into the next dimension. Bio drill. It's a really annoying thing because as soon as you are able to stand up again, you get instantly knocked down, and it just take off quite a large chunk of health when he does that. Obviously, I got wise to that the first time it happened. I was like, yeah, this pillar becomes my waifu now.
You're no match for me!
Yeah, you can definitely tell that the Barrow White Lord's getting weaker as he's only able to summon just basic undead, slow-moving, weak creatures. So hopefully we can... Well, I know we're going to kill Kalaran when he jumps over for the 3rd time, just whether we can actually follow through and do it. Oh, that was a bigger range attack than I thought he had.
Fight me if you dare!
Oh, God, he's rapid. There we go. Well, that sucks. We had to kill Lewin. Oh, we had to kill Kalaran, rather. But we cleared the Barrow Right of this infernal creature, so, yeah. Oh, didn't actually level up. Yeah. So that's the 2nd mission over. It's under an hour. That's a pretty short mission. Yeah. We're going off to Rivendell now.
It's a hard thing to see a good friend slain. And harder still to see his remains desecrated in this manner. But at least now he is at rest. But you, how are you bearing up?
First Black Riders, now Barrowites. This is more than men should have to contend with. But where there is life, there is hope. Thanks for your concern, but I will be all right. I owe it to those who have fallen to go on as best I may.
You've been through a terrible ordeal. Perhaps you should come with us to Rivendell. Or we could take you to Bree. It's not far away.
No, I feel my strength returning. I'll soon be myself again. And then I will bear Kalarin's body away from these tainted tombs. He should be buried with the rest of his brothers who fell at Sarn Ford.
That would be fitting. I hope that he will rest in peace. Farewell, Lewin.
Many Sarge. Yeah, so overall a pretty depressing level, actually. Anyway, we're moving off now to some much happier place, full of hope, which we're going to Rivendell. And this place is gorgeous. I used to have this place on my phone background just because it was that pretty. That's how much of a nerd I was when playing this game. Yeah, we're just gonna go around. We're gonna actually get to meet the Fellowship here in Rivendell. I'm gonna skip past this bit just because it's pretty boring.
Eradan, it is good to see you safe. Eladan and...
Okay, well, Aragorn's here.
I'm glad to...
So is Elrond. Gandalf
I am eager to
has
know.
not aged well. He's here.
Isildur.
Basically, this is literally as the
There is no...
like the start of Lord of the Rings, basically.
You're not going.
What can the rest...
the Nazgûl.
So they're basically telling us to go off and be a dick,
If it is...
You know
and
that
cause Agandau a bunch of pain. Obviously, it doesn't link up because Agandau gets killed by Aragorn in the movies.
From what I have...
But there isn't, like I said before, there isn't really a different enemy that they can like have as the main antagonist in this game. So it is Agandau. So basically, we're gonna have to go and try and kill him. We're gonna speak to Elrond here because we have some missions that we can request from him.
I am the Dunedain are off, but
Right.
I found
So yeah, we found a scroll.
Then it
He's
is-
going to
I will destroy.
give us a reward
Listen
for
to
it.
what is written here. I will.
So 6 more...
So
That
we have a
would
mission
be
to
a-
go capture the
I
rest.
will be...
In the meantime,
And
There
we
is something
found a
The pages
found
of...
something else in Fornost, which he's going to read.
Albeth?
Yes.
many of. I will examine.
I should
I'm
probably
happy to
actually
have
like, you know, let you listen to this, but basically he's just telling us like here's a bunch of rewards for finding stuff. Aragorn's just chilling up here. I'm not going to talk to all of them. I'm just going to show you them. Here is the sword. I can't remember what it's called. Narsil, that's it. Oh, that'd have been embarrassing if I hadn't have remembered what the sword was called. Gandalf just vibing here with his stick. Down here we have Eladan and Elrohit. I mean, look, it's not rendered in great, but yeah, still very pretty. So there's the 2 elf twins that we found. We go through here. Who is Gimli? Just chilling. Absolute chonko. Main character here, Frodo. Smaller and more depressing and annoying as usual. Than usual, rather. Here is Gloin, Gimli's father. We're going to talk to Bilbo actually, because Bilbo gives us a quest, because he's writing a poem at the moment for
you are one of
Arwen for some reason.
Eradan. Write
God,
it down.
Bilbo hasn't aged
a
well either.
chronicler. Oh,
Jeez.
Is that so?
very well, very well. The verse that's given...
The light... One day, I will take it to her.
Okay.
thank...
I will indeed.
Alright, so we've got to do something with the poem that he gave us? I don't know. What does he actually want us to do with it? Alright, so we need to return to Sandford. Oh, Arwen, okay. The shop's there, so we'll go to that in a second. There's Legolas, just chilling. And that's it. That's it for the main characters. Sam and that lot aren't here, which is pretty sad. Neither is Boromir, but whatever. I can speak to Arwen on the way, actually. Let's go to the shop first.
Welcome, Dunit.
Right, actually no, because I got 2 rewards, didn't I, from thingy, Elrond. I should actually attach all of this stuff as well. Right, so he gave us potions. I'm gonna go the powerful shooting one, just because, why not? Oh, can I not see the... There we go. 2 strength, 4 will, and 12 armor. Yeah, this one. Elf Knight's ring. Okay. And now we can enter the shop and sell some stuff. All the good stuff that we won't need. There's also a blacksmith, so I should probably save some money for the blacksmith. I'm going to get rid of 3 power potions and 5 health potions, just because I don't actually need them. I'll get rid of these 2 elf stones. I'll keep the fire one, because that's a good elf stone to have. What was it, 15 fire damage? Yeah. Right, what does she have? I'm not going to focus on armor. Let's have a look at bows first. 291. 291 and 20 health. But it's got less durability and it's got less higher damage. However, swords. Right, you know what? Actually, I'm going to write it down first because it makes more sense. I'll just use the whiteboard I've got next to me, because it's very important that you don't just randomly buy stuff. So everything outclasses my bow. It's the weapons that we need. So that's left-handed, right? Right-handed, so okay, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? $57 to $87, and the other axe is $74 to $94, plus an enchantment slot. I guess the enchantment slot is very helpful, especially since I've got that fire. Well, that elf stone of fire. However, I probably have a lot of stuff that could easily beat it here. So this sword is actually worse, although it does 55 critical damage and it does 100% slow damage. So theoretically that weapon does 99 minimum damage. What's down here? Nothing useful. Okay. So 95. This is difficult. So it's a choice between that one that does 84 to 108, which has good durability, so it does 11 shock damage. So we'll get that. And then next is 25 health plus good damage, or I'm tempted to go with the mace, just because it has a lot of durability and a lot of strength, but 80 to 120. I might go for this as well, because that one as well, because that's a good weapon to have. Although this one doesn't have as good damage range, but it gives me 25 extra health. I'm gonna go with the blade. Probably the wrong decision. I mean, it really depends on your playstyle, actually. If you like playing with just pure strength and not really having much tactics involved, then yeah, go for like the mace or whichever one has the highest like initial strike. But like these two weapons combined, like this one is doing 99 damage to 119 damage, and it's 11 shock, so it'll always do that damage. Although it's probably not as good as the mace, but whatever. And then this one obviously has slow damage. This one's probably the best, just because it slows your enemies down considerably, and that's like basically hitting them with a stun arrow, but it does that with every power attack, I believe. Also, I mean, they look cool as, you know, just awesome blades. We're going to sell them now. I'll sell these, actually. I think I can buy some extra stuff now. I might buy a new bow. I think... you see, here's the issue again. I think that one's probably be better because it has more durability. Plus 20 health, it probably isn't worth it, so yeah, we'll buy that one. Boots wise... yeah, I think get boots because I didn't buy them at the shop. This has... yeah. That's also another good set. What's my gloves at? 53 plus 35 armor, yeah, no. There's no point. Helmet wise... that's a... oh, that is a very good helmet. It's 2,700 though, it's rather costly. I'll get some shoulder pads. 142. Yes. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. Well, saying that then, I could actually buy the helmet for 2,700. I actually don't think I can, even if I sell everything. Plus I've got to remember that I'm going to the blacksmith to repair, so I really don't want to be selling literally everything I own. I could sell some other stuff. I'll just go to the blacksmith first. I'm also returning to Sarnford, and I'll do that before I end this video. Just so we can complete that quest that we had to deliver Athelas to that kid. Luckily everything seems to be at pretty much peak durability, which is very good. I think this is the bonus with like places like this, is they give you durability. Oh, this is very, very high, so you don't have to spend much on it. I could go back and get those that helmet if I really wanted to. Oh, do I? I'll sort of Arwen first.
Magovanen.
Mygovan,
The Dune.
it is my duty.
You should.
You love the
Thanks.
Dunedain Rangers, Arwen, we know.
I have an errand.
Then it must be. You may leave it with me.
Thank you, lady.
Then I will. I am helping my father. I am in.
Yeah, you want us to get some ingredients.
Gladly.
So we don't actually get anything from the poet quest. What can I sell? I really want it now. I can't. I actually don't have enough money. That sucks. Unless I want to get rid of some health potions, but I don't think it's worth it. Right, let's not go to the Etamors. Let's go back to Sarnford. So if we zoom out, there we go. We can discover all of these places. Obviously, it's the entire map of what is it? Middle Earth. There we go. See Erebor up there. Don't know what that's doing over. That's just chilling. Yeah. We'll do those Skiliath challenge missions at some point. So obviously there's Helm's Deep there. Edoras, yeah. It's lovely how much detail's been put in to it. We're off up there. So what happens is we go to Etamors, then we go to the Etamors, we go back to Rivendell, then we go to Gundabad. Then after Gundabad we go to Nordenbad, which is somewhere on here. It's somewhere in those mountains, but it isn't actually shown. Then we go to Mirkwood, then we go to somewhere up in the mountains again. I don't remember the name. The Grey Mountains. It's somewhere at the top. Like you see, just above Mirkwood. We go up there. Then we go back to Nordenbad, and then we go over here to Khandoun, which is an old orc or like old Witch King stronghold, I believe. Anyway, back to Sarnford. Before I procrastinate any longer than we need to. Because, you know, As a university student, we love procrastinating and not doing uni work. Also, it's hopefully a lot of videos will be rolling out soon, considering I've finished uni for now until September when I start uni again. Right, yep, this guy's fine, this guy's better.
How can this be? I thought you were all slain.
Yeah, let's not tell him that they completely massacred like the entirety of this poor little village.
Mine was the knock.
Then I owe you my life, friend. Please.
We're just gonna say thank you. We're not gonna say that no, we can't take it because I feel like it's a bit of a dick move. Yeah, that's not really a good sword. It's a good axe though, very good axe, or a staff. I feel like we'll take the staff. Actually, no, we'll take the sword. It's worth more, and we can sell it. Even though that kind of... What the hell are you wearing on your head? Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a dick move, selling a family heirloom.
Are you in need of supply?
But he didn't say we couldn't, so does this guy actually have anything decent? He shouldn't. Oh, he does. But no, it's nothing compared to the thing at Rivendell. Do I go get it? Yeah, right, I'm gonna go get it. Stop like being indecisive here. We'll sell this 252. Should give us enough at least to go back and sell stuff. Right, anyway. Over here. Yeah, so it seems I'm just gonna be running back to Rivendell now. What do I think of the second mission? I can't remember whether did I do this for Fortnost? I think I did. I don't know whether I rated it or not. If I didn't rate Fortnost, I would probably say Fortnost is maybe a 7. Between a 6 and a 7, I'd say, because it does hold your hand quite a lot. Which is probably why it lowers it to a 6. I'll say a 6. What do I think of the second mission? But why is it changed? What? It's vanished. Oh, fine. Yeah, 73. We'll take it. So it gets rid of that stupid. There we go. That's a much better helmet. Yeah, so what do I think of the second mission? I'd probably say it's a 5 as well. It definitely, it sort of lets the player go, and it doesn't hold their hand as much, which I really do like. But I think the mission is just, it's not a very enjoyable one. It's one of the few missions in this game, even though there's only 8, that I actually don't like, and I feel it's just very, very dull. And not as fun to play. That's probably why I'd rate it. I don't know why it isn't. It's just one of those. It's just a feeling like I don't have fun playing it. But we're past it now. So if you did enjoy this episode, please do leave a like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Also remember to let me know in the comments any potential challenges that you think would be good for this game. And I will catch you all for Chapter 3 in the Ettenmoors, my favourite mission in the entire game, in the next episode. So see you.